Sergeant Evan Buetow, who was one of Bo Bergdahl's platoon mates and the team leader at the time. Good evening, Evan. Thanks for being with us this evening. I just referenced the New York Times, where they actually do a whole opinion piece on why Bo Bergdahl shouldn't be prosecuted, because there's no point. It's going to deprive a traumatized veteran of benefits, including medical care. What do you say?
I say there's consequences for your actions. Everybody knows when you do something bad, there's a consequence to that. It starts when you're a child and you steal a cookie out of the cookie jar and you get a spanking, or you get a timeout. There's consequences for your actions, and there's a military justice system that's set up to prosecute what happens. Whether you get a DUI or whether you desert the Army, there's consequences for that actions, and it happens every day in the military.
All right, Evan, let me ask you about what he is alleging. You believe that he voluntarily just left the base, and there's reports that he sent his clothes home and that he, told his family he hates America. Did you ever hear anything like this from Bo Bergdahl?
I heard that he was frustrated with the mission and what we were doing in Afghanistan, but I didn't think too much of it. I mean, we all have our frustrations with the Army, with the mission, but the point is you signed on the line. You signed on the line to serve your country, to protect America, to guard freedom and the American way of life, and that's what you do. Whether you agree with the subtle nuances of the mission or not, you signed on the line to do it. And he had complaints, just like many of us had complaints.
But okay, do you believe that he was tortured?
I don't think it's fair for me to say whether he was or not. I was not there to see that. What I can say is, if he was, he put himself in that situation. He did not have to desert, and by him deserting, that's the position he put himself in. So if that happened, while I don't feel that anyone should be tortured, and I feel bad for him in that aspect, it does not mean that he should not be further punished.
All right. After he deserted, apparently, and one of your one of the men who was serving with you said that you guys were forced to sign a non-disclosure agreement that mischaracterized our service, and that hadn't been requested in other missions, and it was only requested by the administration after Bo Bergdahl deserted.
I do not remember signing a non-disclosure agreement. I know there's been a lot of talk about that, and I don't know if it's just because it's been so long since that time, but I did provide a sworn statement, which I know was included in this the 2014 investigation.
Okay,
but
all
I
right.
don't remember signing a non-disclosure agreement.
Evan, you don't remember, but apparently one of your platoon mates said we were forced to sign a non-disclosure in Afghanistan, saying we wouldn't talk about this, but we lost guys, and they're still denying that we did, and I didn't have to sign for other missions. Finally, let me ask you this, Evan. What should happen to Bo Bergdahl now?
I believe that he needs to go to trial. I hope that he does not plea out to something lesser. I hope they don't allow him to plea out to something lesser. I think that we all deserve to hear from him what happened, why he did what he did. There's so much controversy surrounding Bo at this point, yet we have not been able to hear from him. I think we all deserve to know, the American people deserve to know, and he needs to get punished for the things that he did. He put everybody's lives in danger, and soldiers died as a result of his actions, and he needs to answer for that, and he needs to be punished.
All right, Evan Buetow, thanks so much for your service, and thanks for being with us this evening.
Thanks for having me.